Many producers have asked me, what is the most powerful tool they can use for creating a track that grabs a potential client's attention and makes them want to buy their music right away on the spot? And many have asked, what is our secret to production? Well, both have the same answer, and I promise you, once I share this secret with you, you'll be shaking your head because it will change the entire way you've been producing tracks and change your focus. If you want to know what it is, stay tuned because we'll be sharing this most valued secret of the music industry greats right now. And this is not clickbait.
It's a battlefield. Yeah. You either run, or they fall on you.
So first, and before I get into this, I have to say that big ups to my wife, guys, for this particular episode, because my wife has been there for me for the latter half of my music career, and she's seen and witnessed a lot, you know, within the career and learned so much as well. So she pretty much knows and have an idea of all of the things that I should be sharing with you guys. And so I went to her and I was asking her, you know, what did she think I should be sharing with you? And so she gave me this idea. And I hadn't thought about it, and it was just like so monumental once she gave me the idea, and it just stimulated to the most important tool that a producer can have, you know what I mean, as a resource. And so I was like, wow. So, you know, big ups to my wife for this particular episode because I didn't think about it at all, guys. And truly without her, I wouldn't be giving you this. And really, I didn't think about it, you know, because I have so much information in this big old head of mine that I want to share with you guys, and so many ideas and things that just is monumental. And it takes a team, of course, to really fulfill all of these different things. You know, it takes a team larger than what we actually have because our circle is very small when it comes to trustworthiness and things of that nature. But anyway. So anyway, I have all these great things in my head, man, that I don't get a chance to share with you guys, and it's like trying to get it out all at once. But anyway, let me go right into it. Now, firstly, let me say that, of course, the most important tool in your production kit is obviously your brain. I know it goes without saying, guys, but some people don't think that way. And no, I didn't create clickbait, nor is that my answer to this episode. But I had to make sure that we're clear to that simple analogy first. However, there is a simple resource and tool that it took us the longest time to realize producers use, and because we were so excited just to work with them, we overlooked it. The talent that producers and artists like yourselves possess is oftentimes phenomenal and truly impressive to the point words cannot express. And I would be remiss not to highlight that, of course. Each production tool in your arsenal is important and useful. For producers that use MPCs or even machines, every piece of equipment in your possession put into the proper hands can be a production nuclear bomb, ready for the right label or artist to realize its full potential to possibly be the next Grammy Award-winning song. However, what tool are you missing right now in your kit that will make sure people step back and actually listen, and not just listen, want to purchase your music? So let me get past the obvious and say, I already mentioned hardware and your brain, of course, which should now make you think, what is he talking about? My sample kit? Well, even though I'm not referring to your sample kit, I cannot put enough emphasis on a strong, powerful beat kit and the importance of having one at your disposal. Matter of fact, a proper kit will have small portions here and there to the actual secret I'm referring to. However, if once I tell you what the most important tool you can have is, I hope you don't click off of this video thinking, oh, that's it, and then try and get one. Because I'm going to share with you how to keep these tools at your disposal and how many you should actually have. And I know you're saying, okay, SG, damn, spit it out already. We work with producers constantly like the Justice League and of course Andre Bassett, who became a part of the team, but couldn't understand why they constantly gave us tracks we didn't have to pay for. Wait for it, because we were their secret weapons to getting majors to hear their music. That's right, songwriters, artists, vocalists, singers, and yes, each can be a separate title, but are all the same when you put them together for a final project. The best tool you can have as a producer is a songwriter. Think about it. How many ways can you use a hi-hat or snare drum or bass guitar or guitar? What have you learned from watching old music stories about the great producers of the past? Quincy Jones, Gordy, Jimmy Jam, and the list goes on. And for you millennials, you may have to Google these old heads if you've never heard of them. Anyway, you heard that they were great producers and businessmen. but they found the singers and songwriters that took their music to the top and gave them legendary music that made history and residual royalties their future grandbabies can eat from. Yes, I said it. You need a songwriter on your team. And not just a songwriter, but a couple of them, male and female if possible. Now, fortunately for us, we had Sly Piper, whom because he took music classes and understood music theory, he understood octaves and note progressions, could sing in an octave today's divas would strive for. So for us, not having a female songwriter with us wasn't a deal breaker for placements. But eventually, we searched for female vocalists to reference our expressions. Now the question should be now, how can you find a songwriter? Firstly, let me say, don't just look for a vocalist who only does R&B or just someone who can sing. Look for rappers as well. Sometimes all a successful rapper needs is a hook and a melody to go by, and he or she is off to the races with inspiration from just a suggestion of a creative concept. Now, how do you get there? Finding that platinum team. There are many ways I can suggest, and my brain is boiling over with all these ways I can share, but I'll keep it simple. Give away a hot track. Yes, give away one of your hottest tracks to not just a rapper or lyricist, but a potential songwriter as well. Matter of fact, give it to as many as you can find that will take your track for free. Let them know it's non-exclusive. However, you would like the rights to be able to shop it or post it as a reference for others to see how your music and their ideas flow together. Now that doesn't mean you have to list everyone that references your production, just the hottest ones. You know, the ones you think did justice to your music. Then ask them, are they up for collabs possibly in the future? That could land you guys song placements. However, be realistic and open to if they are only looking to release the music for themselves. And if so, then work out other terms. But keep in mind, all we're looking for is a bomb hook, and in the case of songwriters, maybe just a strong intro with a verse and hook, so a potential client can get a feel for where the song is taking them. Lastly, don't be afraid to mix and match. What I mean is, use your rap artist along with your songwriter or vocalist to get that triple threat. Oh, and let me say this, don't be surprised if you run across a rap/singer-songwriter that also have a set of pipes. Because I don't know what they're putting in milk these days, but talent is being spit out like baby rabbits. Now with this topic, like I said before, I can share so much more. However, I will leave that to another project we do have planned for you guys later. But on a side note, for myself and the team, we're always looking for hot producers and vocalists to bring on to the Peacemakers. And if you think that's you, contact us via my email ASAP. Since we're on the subject of vocalists, I cannot stress the importance of having a great condenser mic and having a backup or even a different brand. How your potential client or artist sound is pivotal to your final product, which is also a reflection of you. So make sure you have a second mic, not just for backup, but to be able to use for other artists. And it is true, some mics work better for different type of frequencies and notes coming from different type of artists that you record. So don't be cheap, invest in a backup, and it doesn't have to be super expensive. And if you need, I have a few suggestions in my description box below for you to check out. Just click on the links below and it'll take you to some mics that you may be interested in that's low end that gets the job done. Here's two producers that you guys should look out for. One is Spedazzo 100. I hope I said that right. It's just one of those names that like really stick out to you. You guys have some creative names, by the way, too, the more I think about it. But big ups to Spedazzo 100, who actually has some great movie theater type music, man, going on. I mean, went by his SoundCloud account that one of the guys turned me on to, and I was loving what I was hearing, man. I mean, very themed, well put together, very cinematic, banging out them beats and tracks, man. I was really impressed with what I heard and wanted to hear more from you as well. I really want to hear more. Also, big ups to my man Silverback Johns on Twitter, who has been tweeting. Did I say Twitter? Twitter. Anyway, big ups to, I'm not even cutting that out. I'm leaving that in, okay? That's a blooper that you guys are gonna get. Y'all make sure you leave that in. But I'm not even cutting that out. But big ups to Silverback John, who tweets our stuff constantly. Really appreciate the support. That's what it's about, man. I can't thank you enough for the support that you've been giving us and sharing. That's the real biggest thing. It tells me a lot about a person's character by sharing, that you don't feel threatened to share the information that we're teaching, which, you know, our motto and our philosophy is each one teach one. So big ups to Silverback Johns. I'm leaving both of these guys connects in the description box for you guys to go check out. Make sure you guys stop by their YouTube channel, their Twitter accounts, and just say hello and tell them that you've heard about them through SG1 from the Peacemakers, and maybe you guys can do some collabs, man. I'm really starting to look for it. That's what I'm actually looking for. I'm looking to see who's going to go and start collabing with another producer without me having to go into the science of why you should collab with a producer, man. Make me happy, guys. Let me see what's going to happen, man. You know, and all the resources you have is right here on this channel, man. This is a community full of producers, females and all, man. I mean, you don't know, man. And big ups too to the female producers out there as well, man. Y'all don't think I'm watching your channels. I'm watching them. I'm going by there and I'm checking you guys out, and you girls, y'all. You guys better be careful, man. These women are banging out some good ones, man. So big ups to all of you all who are part of this team and this community. It means so much for me to have you guys a part of our lives, and that you find value in what we're teaching. And be prepared, because we're working on some things with Machine Masters, man. Me and AG is putting some things together, man, for you guys in the future that you're gonna love and that you really find a lot of value in. So make sure you stay connected to this channel and Machine Masters, because we're gonna be working on some things together that really is big and will really be big for the music industry as a whole, man. You guys just have no idea, man. So make sure you guys stay tuned to us. Also, we are looking for people to join the team. If you like what we're doing here and what we're trying to do here at Music Millionaires and the Peacemakers, and you're interested in joining our team, hit me up at my email, musicmillionaires@gmail.com. That's musicmillionaires@gmail.com. Matter of fact, I'll post it somewhere here in the link, or I'll put it in the link. Of course, it's always in the link, but here, it's on the screen if you need to see it right here. Okay? But hit us up on my Gmail account. Let me know that you're interested in it. We'll have a conversation via email and see how we can put you into the team and see what you can do to help us expand this message and grow this message, if you're interested, guys. So this is an exclusive offer to only you guys in my YouTube community. So if you're interested in joining the Peacemakers, please let me know by hitting me up in the email. Make sure you beat that subscribe button, because that's how we're able to keep this out so far. The subscriptions and you guys watching all the ads and things like that help support this channel is what makes us and allows us to be able to keep doing this. So make sure you beat that subscribe button so that you can stay up to date on any new videos we put out. Also, don't forget on your mobile phone to hit that bell button. It looks like this. Okay, hit that little bell, and that will notify you directly to your phone and in your email directly that we've put out a new video. And as always, to my Peacemakers, music is life. We out.